At this point, I'm sure you can guess what's in this box, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get everything out and laid out. Not gonna lie, it was pretty troublesome getting my hands on these, but here they are. They don't have any mounting points. I'm gonna have to make some mounting points and play with it a little bit, but these are going on the car today. So take a good look, because she's about to look a whole lot different. So now I just have to pull the fender liner out, which I believe is a few 8 mils. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Maybe this one as well. And then the fender liner, I believe, will come out and then we can pull the fender off. It's a 7, not an 8. Ah, there's one up there. That's the last one, I hope. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is the last one. All right. Huh. I forgot I gotta remove that. All right. There's one all the way up there. But I bet if I take these out, I can probably get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out real quick. Christ. All right, so now I should be able to get those two on either side. Come on. Get these two again. All right, go ahead and take these all loose. Let's pull this bumper off. So there's a few under here. Little push clips like this. Get that. I'm gonna get that one. Now for the fun ones. There's a couple up here. That one. Ow! Ah! It's out. It went running away. Not gonna get away from me that easily. One of the last things. All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and clean some of this up while I'm in here, and then we'll pop back. All right, so I've cleaned it up. It's all right for now. At some point I'll have to come back and rewire everything, but it is acceptable. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this fender. And I think that we are on the last few bolts. That's it. Our fender's off. So let's go ahead and let's pull the other side. All right, and now the real fun begins. So I gotta start moving over mounting points, and I'm really not sure how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna figure something out. So we're pretty deep into the install here. Not a lot of it is really suitable for video, but what you can see is that the fitment's a little but we're making it work. On this fender here, we had to drill out all our own holes. So drilled out the holes for the fuel filler, had to drill out these holes here. This guy was a little shallow, so this is all we've got for that one. These are kind of what the other ones look like. I haven't made any of the mounting points for the bumper yet. That is what we're currently doing over here. And once I kind of get more of this fitted and figured out, we'll jump over to this side and kind of duplicate what I did over here. The only problem that we're running into is that you can see these holes look very different from these holes. These holes are far more recessed on this fender than they are on this fender. And so the molds that they've used are a little subpar, and the fender, when it was all the way in, was touching our hatch here, but then the fender with it all the way out is like just perfect to match this side. So we're still working with this. I'm kind of figuring out the mounting points because I had to transfer over this bracketry. I had to mark and drill all these holes. It's a lot of taking the bumper off, putting the bumper on, taking the bumper off, putting the bumper on, taking the fender off, putting the fender on. It's a lot of back and forth, but we're slowly getting it together, and I'll check back in here in a sec when we have a little bit more to show you. But I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, I'm fitting the bumper again for the sake of our passenger side. All right, come on, give me a little something. There we go. Holy shit. That one's on. So we got this fender on. It's about as damn close as it's going to get. It could be a little bit better. I might play with it some more later, but this is really as close as I think we're gonna get it for today. It's pretty close to that side though. It's about as lined up as it's gonna get. So we're gonna go ahead and start mounting the bumper to this fender. This is gonna be a process. We got the fuel door in, everything looks solid. So now we're gonna go ahead and pull the bumper off to drill the holes so that we can make the final install. All right, I have the holes roughly marked. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this rear bumper, I think just enough.
Fucking launching in reverse, bro.
That's so funny.
That reminds me of the time fucking...
That reminds me of the time that my buddy Kobe launched a car in reverse. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! So now, all we gotta do is put the rear end back together. I just gotta button these bolts back up, the final bolts, and then I gotta go ahead and put the taillights and license plate backplating back in, and then fender liners. So I'm gonna go ahead and button these guys back up, and then we're gonna jump to the fender liners next. So the trunk is technically done. So I'm gonna go ahead and button up the rest of the bumper and the fender liners. Well, the taillights are officially the last thing, and then I can just slap my license plate on it.